For years, decades even, middle schoolers, high schoolers, even recent high school graduates have been told that the only way to make money is to go to college. But first, you've got to apply and get accepted. Then you got to pay tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars to attend. And then when you graduate, you've got to apply for a job, and even if you get that job, you got to start at the bottom and work your way up, which is fine and probably expected. But after years, one day, maybe just maybe, you'll make enough to be able to buy a house and pay off your college debt, which has been accruing interest since the day you got the loan. You see, for us in the electrical construction industry, for years, decades even, we've been telling kids that college isn't the only answer. You see, in our trade, you can go to school, which we pay for, and you can work in construction as you learn, earning way more money than minimum wage. And when you graduate our school after just a couple years, you'll have no debt and a career with health benefits earning more than $50 per hour. Sound too good to be true? It's not.
I did go to college. It wasn't really for me. I enjoyed working outside. I enjoyed working with my hands.
I did various trades my whole life, in and out of different ones. I always remember people telling me if I get into any trade, if I really put myself into something, it should be the electrical industry. And I thought to myself, this is something I really need to consider and look into.
I've been an electrician for 41 years. College is not for everyone. To me, you go to school 4 years, 6 years, and pay all this money and you hope to land a good job, and by the time you see your work come to fruition, you could have been working in trades and made a zero amount of money.
The teachers are telling you college, but trades is the way to go.
Becoming an apprentice, you actually get paid to go to school. And then after the 4 or 5 years, whatever program that you may enter, and you become a journeyman electrician or lineman or a sound and communication. Upon completion of that, you're able to take the direction of your career wherever you want it to go. You could stay as a journeyman, you could end up being a foreman, and you could end up owning a construction company like I was able to do.
Not only now do you learn a trade, but you also get college credits. When these people graduate from their program, they graduate with an associate's degree.
See, like the program is not set up for you to fail. It's set up for you to succeed, and it's set up for you to learn and to grow in that knowledge and to keep you safe. It's kind of like as long as you're willing to put the work in to study the extra parts that maybe you're struggling with, you can get through that and you can succeed.
In the trades, you see your end product almost immediately. You know, you start a project and you see it to the end, and you see that self-gratification for doing your work.
I do like working outside. I love the changing scenery. There's always something new to learn every day, especially with the way that it's advancing on a daily basis.
You get to come to a job site, and in most cases, if you're building up from the ground up, it's nothing. You're starting off with a clean canvas, and then you get to put all these intricate pieces together. And then by the time you're done, you start to stand back and you look at everything that you created, turn the lights on, and watch equipment work the way it's supposed to. And then you get to point out to your people, your family, and say, listen, I did that project.
I actually bought my first house at 22 because Local 98 has allowed me to do that.
I can't think of a more exciting, interesting job than what we do. We can be, anywhere from in the mountains, in the city, on transmission towers, poles. I've spent a lot of time in the inner city, in manholes, doing underground work. It's just never ending.
Between panels, transformers, switch gears, regular lighting, building fields, offices, doctor's offices, airport, jet bridges, I've done quite a few different projects.
It's demanding, but it's very rewarding. And, you can make a really good life for yourself.
I thank God every day for the stability and for the job. While there's a lot of other people out there struggling, to put food on the table for their families, to provide, to pay rent, I kind of find myself in a situation like thinking, man, I wouldn't mind a week off.
The opportunities are limitless. I've been asked in my career, Charlie, did you go to the university? And my answer is no, I build them.
I don't want to just stop at being an electrical foreman. I do plan on being my own electrical contracting company one day in the IBEW.
Coming to this trade, you have to honestly love what you're doing and it not be about the financial gain. Because if it's not about the craft itself that you love, then your duration won't be long in this trade. You have to love and want this trade in order to sustain and have a successful career in it.
You need to have the drive, and you really need to love what you're doing, because the choice is yours. It's available. Many people have done it, and you can do it.
With offices across eastern Pennsylvania and Delaware, we have immediate openings right now to get started on your new career. And the only question standing in your way then seems to be not if, but when you'll call us. For more information, contact us today. The NECA-IBEW Powering America team, building the middle class.